But that time he assessed Omari where he was at, froze him a little bit, got the shot up. And speaking of which, if Grant can hit Grant Nelson can hit that shot, as we've seen in the past, this is a different Bama team.
Saunders lays it in.
Once again, Grant Nelson able to get his shoulders and head down, get out in front of the defense and get a goaltending. Another 2 for Bama.
Bama averaged 90.8 points per game as Saunders, that little quiet.
And he can knock down shots, too, at a nice clip, shooting at 42%. The patience of Sears to set the defense to then get it to Howard. Look at that drive right there.
Saunders, impressive. That's will sit after picking up that foul, just his first foul. And more signs on the floor now for Nate Oates and Stevenson. Saunders springs free, and that's what you're talking about, Jimmy.
That one. Because, yes, he had a little contact in the back, but trust me, the game is much more physical than that offensive foul right there. Beautiful move.
Saunders will cross over and able to lay it in on Nelson.
Was right there in position to take that charge. Now, zone defense underneath out of bounds.
Kevin steals it. Up ahead, Saunders. And Saunders with a two-handed jam.
Teams that come out of tough conference beat themselves up and don't have the gas left in the tank come tournament time. But as of right now, that is not the case for the SEC.
BYU in the danger zone here, trying to fight their way back. Saunders tough inside, lays it in. Youngblood hits a corner 3.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
BYU's worst nightmare here. 21 made threes. Number 10. 100 points on the board with 6 and change remaining.
Can we get the last time the 100 points were up in a Sweet 16 game?
Wow. Incredible scoring performance tonight. Saunders got it. Certainly, whether Yegor Demon stays or goes will be a major question for BYU. Saunders gets the steal and the layup.
Crowd on the baseline to even things up for the Badgers. Saunders thought about it, reloaded, and fired. That's well. Baseline drive, ran into some traffic, got it out to Tanjay. John for 3, in and out.
BYU looking to push that pace right from the jump. Every time they get that basketball, they're looking to get up tempo and
thanks. So Auburn and Creighton have an added on TBS. If you want to check that game out, and the winner of that one gets Michigan, the team we saw win earlier here today. If you're a Cougar fan, they're up 11. Wisconsin right now shooting 28% from the floor. And BYU on an 11-2 run right now. Make it Saunders. In deep, throws his shoulder, hooks it up there, got his own miss, and then scores it. And he was
going to try to chip away at that lead is 4 minutes at a time.
And it didn't help. Chipping away to have 2 free throws as BYU is now 9 from 9 from the line. But the lead is 6, and it was one time 14.
And that's an interesting strategy, looking at it as in 4-minute increments, as we see Saunders right there with the great taking through.
Right now, maybe Crowell will get one. No, he's going to give it up. Klesmit for 3. That's a pretty good look. They just died on the back of the iron. Wisconsin only shooting 42%, and that's warming up for them. And this guy. Stewart stops, turns, doesn't get it, but Saunders does.
And Richie was telling me yesterday he kept going to that gym because he was convinced that the head coach of BYU at the time lived around there, and he'd see him working out and he'd be impressed by him.
For Babison.
That's what VC likes to do. They want to get up 3. Surprisingly, they don't shoot a great percentage from 3, but they're going to get enough offensive attempts and looks up.
And there's Saunders on the inside.
3s, contested 2s. You want to get it inside, whether it's post-ups or drives, and then you want that zone to compress, and then you want to take your 3s. You don't want to take the first one. That's what the zone wants you to do.
Dimon has a look at head coach Kevin Young. Works against Brandon Jennings. Saunders got it on a runner.
The bigs are causing us a problem. They're making some good passes. Offensively, we've just got to keep moving the ball.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Saunders on a runner off the.
That'll make Coach Odom happy.
Not one on the other end, but they missed it. They'll get a second chance. Up to Saunders. His three on the mark.
Wow. Nation's best. They hit 10 per game. They hit 10 threes per game, and now we see why.
Saunders all the way off the window and one. Buddy.
There's no way he had Clemson going so far, right?
No, he had him going a ways.
Okay. He did?
Well, he probably had him going all the way. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Tugler with Cada on him. Tugler a little bit strong. Saunders rebounds. BYU the other way. And he pulls up for a three and buries it.
Well, Mack threw a very soft pass. They'll get a break here.
And here's Saunders up ahead. And he's how that works out for BYU as the season has gone on. Their defense has improved.
The other thing you love about BYU, John, is they get up and down the floor, and they do not mind shooting good shots quickly.
Mag handling here. Saunders absorbs the contact, flips it up and in. And jumper, that'll go. The kid who transferred from Seattle and gives them good energy off the bench.
Well, we've seen a lot of substitutions already for BYU. What's that shot?
Saunders wide open and Barry, Duke and Georgia Tech going at it right now at ESPN. Still to come, Wake Forest and North Carolina. Hubert Davis's team right there on the edge of the bubble. Saunders, little floater on the baseline. Nice data, and eventually Jones will try again. And this time it's off the mark.
Well, we'll give you one heat check, because that was definitely a four-pointer.
Saunders up and under his first. They get it into Jones, will try. And that's off the mark. Ball goes baseline. Baker kick out. Saunders got it. That's this atmosphere. Lost it for a second. Nell to the corner. Hall, kick out Saunders. Got it! Richie Saunders.
After somehow winning with 29 turnovers in Ames the other night.
Unbelievable. That's Coach Young. I said, you ever seen that on a stat sheet before? A team with 29 turnovers win? He goes, no, and I don't want to see it tonight.
Saunders looking for his first bucket and gets it. An opportunity for a three-point play. Warner thought he might shoot another one. Instead, he gives the opportunity to Gabe Matson. And this time it's a Dimon rebound.
I tell you what, these officials, I love this crew. They're consistent from one half to the next. And as a player, that's what you want. They're banging bodies out. They're not calling these easy fouls. And that senior walk out of here victorious.
You know, that was his first bucket of the night. He missed his first four, including three three-point shots. Saunders is only
triple go down. All of a sudden you get that stop. You get another field goal. You get a stop right here. You try to put a little pressure on the Cougars, see if they'll crack.
6-0 run for Utah. They were down 19.
But remember, Iowa State had a 21-point. They had a 21-point lead on Iowa State. But Richie Saunders, oh my goodness. Big-time players make big-time plays.
Asar. Well, Asar 0 for 2 three-point shooting. He's 1 for 14 on the year. They've been giving him that shot, and that's going to be basket in.
Which is pretty remarkable because you talked about how BYU wants to defend a double team. They split it. Baker. Wow, I don't know if even he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. He found Saunders open and he made.
Looking at him, and then that rim protection, Cada at the basket when he was in the game, made it really hard to score at the rim.
You've pointed out a few times where Kevin Young has switched it up, either coming out of a timeout for a possession or two. I think those little moves have been effective. Saunders elevates and hits a three. Putting Jones to Jefferson, who's back in. Jefferson turns it over. Saunders Not slowing down with the left hand against a top 10 team. Hall, crossover three, no. Long rebound, Nell. Saunders now, shot clock under 5. Gilbert almost stole it away. Saunders to the bucket. Ooh. And what a move.
What a it down. He was 9 for his last 40 in his last 9 games coming into tonight from 3-point range. But there's one to add to a BYU run. Now Saunders surveying, takes it himself. Forced to give it up. 8 on the timer. Yesufu short on the 3. Cato clears for the Cougs. Here's Saunders. He has 10. Make it a dozen, and he's got the...
Some of that too. They like to play up tempo, but sometimes even in the middle of the season, you just have to make adjustments. And I think they're going to have to make adjustments.
Richie Saunders a 3. He had a career high 30. History of college basketball. So Bobby Jr.'s on the floor as Josan Stannen tries to dial it up from long range. Yegor Demon pulls it down. Here comes BYU in transition.
Well, good news is Miller is at the table ready to check in at the next dead ball. So he appears to be okay.
And because of the injuries, Bobby Hurley having to go deeper into his bench. Richie Saunders, 3. Richie Saunders won 4 straight, 8 of their last 10. Coming off those back-to-back top 25 wins against Kansas and Arizona.
I don't like that shot by Jihad, right? 1 pass and a 3, and you're playing fast. That's exactly what BYU wants you to do.
And a rhythm 3, Richie Saunders with his